But who's ready for the main event tonight of your stock cars? Give me a shout if you're ready to see some stock cars duke it out for their main event. Starting in fourth, looks like it's going to be the 51N of Jason Nelson. Starting third, Peyton Regard. Starting in second, David Schmidt. Starting on the pole, Talon Dubasar. Green flag's out. Regard's going to try to make a move early, but Schmidt's going to shut him down. It's going to be Talon Dubasar taking the early lead, as Regard going to continue to work on the back bumper of Dubasar. Oh, Regard now a little bump on the back of Dubasar. He's going to spin out and collect Nelson. So we're going to see that Roseburg Honda yellow flag fly for the first time in your stock car main event. The crew will go down and see if we can get those two cars untangled and off the berm. Well, Peyton Regard heading back to the pits. We'll see if he's going to head into the work area or back to the trailer. Hopefully he can get that car happied up. He must not be happy with it now. All right, we got Nelson off the inside berm. Peyton Regard is in the work area. The crew gonna work and see if they can sort out whatever type of issue Peyton's having with the 7 car. So we can, oh, here he comes. Just as I said that, Peyton Regard coming back out on the track. So Regard will rejoin the field. We'll get him stacked, racked, and ready to rock for your main event. We have a 15-lap main event scheduled for your stock cars. Is it going to be Talon Dubasar? Is it going to be David Schmidt? Is it going to be Nelson? Is it going to be Regard? We're about to find out. Green flag out. Talon Dubasar jumping out to the early lead. David Schmidt right on the back bumper, however, and Regard going towards the bottom of the racetrack, making the move on Nelson for third. So it's going to be Dubasar followed by Schmidt, Regard, and Nelson. 4-car main event for your stock cars. Lost a couple of them earlier in the night to heat race issues. As we got probably a little bit of a wind resistance there on Nelson's car. Looks like his trunk popped open backwards, so that's probably not going to help him go fast at all. Meanwhile, Dubasar looking clean up front. Regard working on Schmidt. But it's going to be Schmidt hanging on to second position as the second lap is completed. The battle for second place, the battle on the track, as Regard going to try and hang on to the back bumper of Schmidt. Now Regard diving down to the bottom, not able to make anything happen that time by. 17.742 the lap time for your leader, Talon Dubasar, as he's built himself a little bit of a gap. Meanwhile, behind him, Regard and Schmidt battling it out. Now Regard looks like may have the position. Regard on the bottom this time through turns 1 and 2, taking over second from Schmidt. Regard going to try and chase down Talon Dubasar out front. I'll let you know of the lap times as they come through. Dubasar with a 17.8. No transponder on Regard, so I can't give you the lap times for the 7 car. Still a big lead for Dubasar with 6 laps now completed of your 15-lap main event. Schmidt trying to hang on to Regard. Regard still trying to track down Dubasar. Don't see it happening as of now. Dubasar, the fastest car on the track, 17.825 that lap by. 18.8 for David Schmidt in the 9. Dubasar looking good in that beautiful white number 14 car. Eight laps now in the books, 9 as they come by the flag stand. Talon Dubasar still hanging on to the top spot, followed by Peyton Regard, David Schmidt, and Jason Nelson in the 51N. Ten down, 5 to go for Talon Dubasar. About a half a track lead at this point, or a whole backstretch at the very least for Dubasar. Stretching it out now a bit on Schmidt is Regard holding down P2. We just about have a car in every corner on the track right now, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Douglas County Dirt Track. Dubasar once again coming off turn 4, nice and clean. 12 laps in, 3 to go for Dubasar. Getting a little free on exit as the 51 in of Jason Nelson. Curious to find out if that flipped up trunk lid is affecting the handling of the 51 in car. You never know, it might be acting like a spoiler. 51 in of Nelson. White flag out now for Talon Dubasar. Last trip around the Douglas County Dirt Track for the 14 tonight in your stock car main event. Talon Dubasar going to take the win in the stock car main, followed by Peyton Regard, David Schmidt, and Jason Nelson. Dubasar going to park the 14 in the artistic concrete sculpting victory lane. Down on the infield of the front stretch,